a Universal Interactive Studios production. Developed by Traveler's Tales. Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Castor David. Welcome to the start of our Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex. Now, I am playing this on the PS2 version because I've actually been wanting to do this Let's Play for a little while since the during the Jack and Daxter Let's Play, but since this is the PS2 version, this is the only one I'm able to play. I do have it on Xbox, but the thing is, since I have an Xbox 360 Slim, I would have to deal with burning the compatibility program for classic Xbox games to play on the 360 Slim, but that's just going to be a long process, so I thought, fuck it. I'm just going to have to play the PS2 version with the long-ass loading screen. So I'll go a little bit more in depth about what I think about this game here in a little bit. So let's get on with it. Let's get down to it. Now I'll show you. This will probably be the only time I'll show you the loading screens on here during this first part, because all the other parts I'll just cut them off, because that way you guys won't have to be tortured by all the long-ass loading screens. The only person who will be tortured by all this will be me. So, I hate you all anyway. Here we go. Just kidding. I don't hate you guys. Here we go.
Imbeciles! Fools! Nincompoops! Can't you idiots do anything right? According to this, your track record for spreading evil is pathetic! Uka Uka, it's not our fault! That wretched Bandicoot is to blame! I will not let anything stand in the way of evil, especially not a brainless orange marsupial! Crash must be eliminated!
Uka Uka, need I remind you that Crash always finds a way to defeat us? Maybe he's just too good for us.
Enough excuses! You 5 idiots need to come up with one good plan! Or else... How do I get into these situations?
There must be something we can come up with. Say, Doctor, haven't you been tinkering with some kind of new secret weapon in your laboratory?
I don't know what you're talking about, Entropy.
Dr. Cortex! I think he's referring to this super secret weapon you've been laboring over day and night since the last time Crash defeated you.
Enough bickering! Do we have a plan? Well, in my scientific endeavors, I've been able to create a genetically advanced super weapon of unbelievable strength. But the power source is the final missing crucial Elements. Yes, the elementals. Right, the elementals, that's it. If released, their destructive energy could create enough power to bring my secret weapon to life. We'd have a weapon capable of crushing mountains, demolishing entire cities, and wiping Crash Bandicoot off the face of the earth forever! Get ready to face my wrath, Crash Bandicoot! What's happening? No, it cannot be. Oh, no.
What's going on? Oh no! Crash! Look out!
Is everyone all right? It appears that my evil twin brother Uka Uka is up to his no-good tricks again. I must find out what he is planning. I'll meet up with you later. You have gotten my attention, Uka Uka. What kind of diabolical scheme do you and Dr. Cortex have planned this time?
No schemes, just some old familiar faces dropping by for a visit.
No, not the elementals. Uka Uka, why did you release them? Don't you know what happened the last time they were free?
So they were responsible for a few earthquakes, floods, and that little ice age a couple of centuries back. You worry too much, brother.
You cannot restrain them, Uka Uka. They are far too dangerous. This could spell disaster for us all.
On the contrary, Aku Aku. It spells disaster for you and that precious planet you care so much about. Destroy him!
You won't get away with this.
Who's going to stop us?
Crash, Coco, it is just as I feared. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have freed a group of destructive masks known as the Elementals. We must find a way to stop them before they destroy the Earth and all of its inhabitants. The only way to stop the Elementals' destructive nature is to imprison them with the use of ancient crystals. Each elemental can be returned back to their hibernation state with a total of 5 crystals. We must act quickly. Coco, what is the status of the new portal chamber you've been working on?
It's almost finished. A few little adjustments here and there, and it'll be ready to go.
Well done, Coco. This gives us the ideal opportunity to test it. We must hurry.
Okay, all systems are ready and operational.
It's time we evened up the odds in our favor.
Alright, with that intro finally out of the way, I thought it took like 10 minutes for a little bit. Now we're finally going into the main game. Now this is the loading screen, what it looks like. You'll just see Crash with his nose going up and down. Yeah, you'll see that, this will be the only time I'm going to show you guys this. This is like a 20 to 25 second loading screen. I'm just going to have to look it back and count them, and I'll put it like in a text at the end. But this is the only time I'm going to show you guys this, because this is the reason why if I had the Xbox version of this game going on, I wouldn't have to deal with this. I'm like the only guy here that's going to have to be tortured with all this.
Crash Bandicoot, my old nemesis. How the heck are you? Still gathering crystals? Old habits die hard, don't they? My days are being spent on something much more intriguing. Meet Crunch, my newest creation.
This is the creature who keeps sabotaging your master plan? Ha! You gotta be kidding. I'll exterminate this field rat in no time.
Now, Crunch, your time with Crash will come soon enough. Isn't he brilliant? A testament to my true scientific genius. A real Bandicoot warrior. Unlike you, Crash. Oh well, we all make mistakes. Ta-ta for now.
Alright, with that being said, we're finally into the main game. So we're going to start off here in the first warp room with level 1, Arctic Antics.
What are you looking at, fuzzhead? I'm Rocco, the Earth Elemental. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex woke me from my captive slumber, and now I'm free to pulverize whatever gets in my way. Oh, don't even think about collecting those crystals, Runt. Because if you do, I'm gonna bury you alive.
Oh, how scary of you, Rocco. Not the Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. Ah, I missed that TV show so much. I missed that show. Anyway, This is the that was the first elemental mask, Rocco. If it's spelled like this, so he's the first elemental mask that we got to take down. But anyway, let me talk to you guys about the Wrath of Cortex. This was actually the first PS2 game I've ever played. I remember back when the PS2 first debut, and I got it of Christmas of that year. I believe it was, oh crap, I think it was 2001. Let me have a look here at the game box here really quickly. 2001, I believe. Yeah, 2001. Got it Christmas of 2001 is when my older brother and I got a PS2 for Christmas, and we got 3 PS2 games that came along with it, which was this one, The Wrath of Cortex, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, WWF SmackDown, Just Bring It, another good game. Well, I mean, not as good as the other ones, but it's still good to go back to for nostalgic purposes. And Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, and those three games were the good days. They were good times. So this was the first PS2 game that I've ever played, and let me tell you, it was just like I said, it was fond memories playing this game. Of course, I think my brother was the first one to play the PS2 before I did, because he played. I do believe he played SmackDown, Just Bring It, before I had the chance to play the PS2. And like I said, this was the first. This was a game that I jumped on. Being the Crash Bandicoot fan that I am, but in my opinion of this game is it's still a really great game because it kept that classic Crash Bandicoot playstyle, like going through from level to level, collecting crystals and breaking boxes for gems and going through secret routes for gems and all that jazz. Oh come on, stupid shark! It kept that original Crash Bandicoot playstyle, and I just thought. It may not have the jive that the classic Crash games had, but still, this is a great game. If you guys haven't played this game, I advise you to play it. Now, the different versions of this game, the PS2 version, I think it had the really decent graphics, because I just recently watched someone play the GameCube version, and oh god, I just watched the intro, and oh, some of the graphics seem to be pretty not so great. I mean, yeah, I understand they had to, the developers that made it that redid this game for Nintendo for the GameCube version had to just slow down the loading screens, but the graphics it didn't run at 60 frames per second. It looked like, because I know for a fact it doesn't run at 60 frames per second. Like this one is running at 60 frames per second, and I've actually played the Xbox version of this game before, and not only does it have the quickest loading screens of the three different systems is on. Yay, invincibility. I think the loading screens for the Xbox version were like only 5 seconds long. So really, it was a really major improvement. And crap. I'm trying to not fall off. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to make sure I get that box and not screw up or anything. The Xbox version, I think, definitely has the quickest loading screen. I think the GameCube version had like a 10-second loading screen, while the Xbox version had like a 5-second one. I mean, you do see Crash falling down, but it just didn't do it for this long. So I think, yeah, it definitely has the quickest loading screen time. Because it's the only drawback this version has. Like I said, the 20 something second long loading screen. That's the thing that sucks about this version. And I mean, normally I don't really make fun of the graphics, but I just thought that the GameCube versions was like, ugh. It was just too noticeable to not let go, you know. And the Xbox version, if you were to play in the Xbox version, if you were to look at Crash, it would like show his effects of like of his fur. So it's another little nice effect that they put onto that version. Now there's a skull route for this level, but I'll get to that here in just a little bit. So I'm about to get the box gem for this level. We got 100 crates so far, which is 147 in this level. So I'm gonna go and grab the crystal and the box gem here pretty quickly. Then I'll go back to the skull route. for the blue gem. So it's like the second Crash game to have the blue gem as the first in the first level. Crash Bandicoot, Crash 2 much. So here's the box gem. So we got the crystal and the box clear gem. Now I'm gonna go back here to get the to the skull route to get the blue gem. Once again, starting first level to have to get the blue gem. Once again, Crash Bandicoot 2. But it's not having to. Oh, good. I thought I was gonna miss that for a sec. Just for a second. Shoot. Oh, at least for the blue gem, we didn't have to not get through the level without breaking any of the boxes. So that's a good thing. So we just have to come here for the skull route. I'm gonna wait until one of the sharks goes by. Oh crap! Oh, that was kind of close there for a second. And here's the blue gem. And this part is really easy to get by. Because normally if you were to go through this skull route, it would be filled with the nitro crates, but since we blew them up with the nitro crate switch, they're gone. So we can just do that. Bam! And that's our Arctic Antics, our first level. And great, more of this. But like I said, this will be the only part I'm going to show the loading screens. And the next, throughout the rest of the Let's Play, I'll cut them all out. However, it can be good to like talk about something, you know, but still, I think I'll just go ahead and cut them off so you just don't have to waste 20 seconds of your own life, you know. It just gets boring. It just gets boring really quickly. Alright, so we got good progress so far. Arctic Antics is done, and of course we can go back into Arctic Antics to get the relic whenever we want to. But like I said, I'm gonna wait till not like I said, but well, like I have done in Crash Bandicoot Warped, I'm gonna wait until we get the speed shoes, which is the last power up in the game. I'm gonna wait until we get the speed shoes before we do that time trial. So let's go into our second level, Tornado Alley. Now this level, of course, we could get the relic anytime we want to because it doesn't involve the speed shoes. It's a airplane flying level, so early in the game. But yeah, this will be a quick level, and I just want to go ahead and after we get done with this level, I'll go ahead and cut it off right here because, like I said, I don't want to have to deal with the intro every time, you know, because that intro was like 7 minutes long. All right, here we go. Alright, so what we gotta do here, the main objective of this level is we gotta shoot those tornado generators, because you see them above the tornadoes, that's what's making them. And here we got these enemy planes here, which are basically the villains of the game, like Dingodile, Entropy, so forth. And there's only 15 crates in this level, so I'll go ahead and, at least I'll go ahead and take most of the generators down, just to get them out of the way, except they don't take too long to shoot down, so that's a good thing about it. And you can push the L2 and R2 buttons to do a barrel roll. Oh crap! I need to get the boxes first, of course. Duh. Well, I was gonna say I could at least just take down 5 of the generators, and then I'll go for the rest of the boxes. And of course, you crash into. Oh crap! If you literally crash into the jets, you'll take severe damage, so you might want to watch your flying. Oh, thank God he didn't crash into me. I didn't take damage, so that was a good thing. Okay, so here's the 5th generator. I'll wait. I'll take down the last one after we get the rest of the boxes here. Oh, you fucker. I didn't crash into him, he crashed into me! Fucker. Alright, so we can get these last couple of crates right here. It's a good thing. I mean, another thing that's pretty weird is that this has an infinite shoot time. I mean, like, there's no overheat or anything like, no ammo count. It's pretty weird. Anyway, we got the gem, and now we got the crystal. Crash was like, yeah, yeah. But I don't know why people would like not play this game, because this, like I said, it has the classic Crash playstyle, going from level to level, collecting crystals, breaking boxes for gems, doing time relics, fighting bosses, collecting power-ups, and all that jazz. I mean, if you guys haven't played this yet, I have no idea what the hell is wrong with you. For all you Crash fans out there, I have no idea what's wrong with you. I mean, it's still really a great game, like all the other Crash games were, but it just didn't have that same jive to it as it did in the previous ones. But still great, nonetheless. This game is a warm place in my heart, and as like I said, it was the first PS2 game I've ever played, so warm place in my heart for it. So I'll go ahead and save it right here. So I'll go ahead and cut this off. If it'll bring up the save screen, please. Thank you. Checking memory card. I know I've got enough space for this, so I'll go ahead and save it right here. And like I said, I'll go ahead and cut it off right here. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this start of our Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. And I'll see you guys in the next part. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.